Hi everyone, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope you are doing so well. I hope you all had an amazing Christmas if you celebrate. I hope you had an amazing New Year. I just hope you had an amazing time with your friends, family, whoever you decided to spend your time with. And today I'm filming a life update video and kind of a 2021 reflection video. I really like filming these videos and reflecting on the year. I think it puts me in a good mindset for the upcoming year. So yeah, let's start off with the life update. As you can tell, I haven't really been uploading any videos. I haven't been posting on Instagram. Just wanted to take a really good break. I did post on my community tab that I haven't been feeling 100%. I'm not sure whether you'll be able to tell, but my voice is still a little bit not fully back to normal. I'm like 99% feeling better, like nearly back to normal, but I'm not quite there yet. Basically, both Jack and I were hit with this horrific cold probably about 3 weeks ago. We did all of the tests to make sure it wasn't the C word, and thankfully it wasn't. I think because we haven't been going out much in the last 2 years, and just haven't really exposed ourselves to life. I don't think before this flu that I had, I think I haven't had a flu for about 3 years, so it really took it out on me, and it took it out on both of us, to be honest. And because filming takes so much energy, and just kind of being on camera and having high energy and being positive, it's really hard to do that when you're not feeling well, or when you're sneezing and coughing, or you just don't feel 100%. So I really wanted to take the Christmas break as a chance to really disconnect from social media and just take a proper break, and it was amazing. I felt no pressure to post, to do anything. I didn't have any projects that I needed to do. I just fully took time off, and it felt amazing, and I'm so excited to be back. So that is kind of my life update. I took a break, but I'm back, and I am so excited for this year and just to see what this year brings us. I'm feeling very positive. One thing that me and Jack were talking about that he's kind of found with me is that a lot of people don't like January. I actually don't mind it. I always feel really like fresh and rejuvenated. I'm not a new year, new me, because I'm the same me, but I always find January very refreshing. Whereas a lot of people tend to feel very down and sad around January, I feel the most refreshed. I feel very positive during January. Yeah, it's actually one of my favourite times of the year. Okay, let's talk about 2021. I've written some notes on my phone, so I'm just going to grab my phone. If you've been following me for a while, then you'll know that I made one of the biggest life decisions this year. I talked about this in a previous video, which was quite sad, but I had really good feedback from you all, and I decided to leave my full-time employment and to do YouTube, Instagram, social media full-time. It was a huge decision, and I kind of felt like the world, the universe, God was pushing me in that direction. I kind of felt like I was being pushed in that direction for multiple reasons, and I talk about it way more in detail on that video on why I left my full-time job. And to be honest, it was a blessing in disguise. 2020 for me was a really hard year, not only for everybody because of the whole world situation, but 2020 was really hard for me. I felt probably the lowest I had felt in a very long time. Really, I was in such a dark place, even though good things were happening, but I actually felt the lowest I had felt in such a long time. I felt like there was a dark, like a grey cloud following me the whole of 2020. I don't know if you've ever felt like that. It was a really emotionally tough year, and a lot of it was to do with the job that I had. Some people aren't very understanding of that, but when you are doing a job, your job takes up like the majority of your day. So when you are around negative people who make you feel bad, and then even when it's a weekend or it's the evening, you're constantly talking about it and thinking about it and dreading going back on Monday. So 2020 was really hard. Even though there was a lot of great things, I had a massive grey cloud following me all of 2020, and thankfully my Instagram and my YouTube was picking up, and I was able to go full-time in 2021, and it was hands down the best decision that I've ever made. I could have possibly stayed in that full-time job if it was a positive working, if they had a positive work environment. I possibly could have stayed there for longer, but I felt like I was pushed to do YouTube and Instagram full-time because I really wasn't enjoying it. So how have I found doing social media full-time for a full year? I have absolutely loved it. I'm going to tell you guys some pros of it and also some cons. Pros of it is obviously being able to work, turn my hobby into a job. It doesn't feel like a job. Like, filming does not feel like a job. It feels so natural to me. I've been doing YouTube on and off since my late teens, so to be able to do it as a full-time job is just such an incredible opportunity, and I absolutely love it. There's obviously aspects of the job which I'm like, oh, I don't want to edit today, oh, I don't want to go shoot pictures outside and get changed in horrible places, but I love this job. This is my dream job, and I feel very grateful to be able to have a dream job, because I feel like a lot of people aren't able to have that. So I'm very grateful to have that and to have this community. You guys do not understand, and I wish I could tell you in more detail how much I appreciate having this platform and being able to meet like-minded people. And you know, when anybody messages me on Instagram or leaves a comment and they just want to talk to me about anything, you don't even know how grateful I am for that. Like, you don't even know. Oh, I always feel really emotional. I don't know what's wrong with me. When I start talking about like this community and my platform here, I get so emotional. I don't know why. I've loved the independence this job has given me, and just to be able to do something I absolutely love. Being in a job which I didn't like makes me appreciate doing something that not only that it's good and I enjoy it. I absolutely love doing this. I love it, really and truly I do. I also feel grateful that even though I don't have work colleagues, the girls that I shoot with and people that I meet at events and all that kind of thing, I meet amazing people all the time, and I feel very grateful for those people, those women that I meet, that I've met through this job, because they're just amazing people. So I feel very grateful for that too. But obviously with every job or with every career or with anything in life, there's always some cons, and probably one of the biggest cons of doing social media full-time and being self-employed is loneliness. And loneliness is definitely something that I struggle with, even aside from this job. It's a hard thing to admit, really hard thing to admit, especially as a young person, I feel like, because young people, you're supposed to be, have loads of friends and, feel like, I don't know. But I'm happy to admit that I have struggled with loneliness a lot in my life, and this job doesn't help with that, because obviously I work on my own. A lot of the time I'm filming videos on my own, I'm editing on my own. The only time I really interact with other people is when I go and shoot Instagram content, or if I go to events, which they're happening more and more, but they're not as often as I'd like them to be. And also I don't live in London, so I'm not always able to go down so easily. But yeah, loneliness is a huge issue. Thankfully, I am very introverted, so I get energy from within, not really from other people. Like, that's where I get my energy. I'm very self-sufficient. I'm an ambivert, so I'm both extroverted and introverted, but I really do value and enjoy my own space, like, genuinely. So it's a good thing that I am like that. Otherwise I would really struggle. But yeah, loneliness is an issue when it comes to this job. But like I said, I have met some amazing people, amazing women who I can actually call friends. They're not just people who I shoot with, they're actually friends. So I kind of gain a lot of fulfillment through that. The other thing that I have kind of found that with doing Instagram, YouTube, social media full time is some people are very understanding and supportive, and some people are just really not. Sometimes I struggle with the type of language that people use when they're, or the type of questions that people can ask when you tell them that you do an alternative career. You know, this type of job isn't very well known. Not a lot of people do it. So I find that obviously I have no issues when people ask me questions. I really like it. I obviously don't mind when people ask me questions about the job, because, you know, if it's something different and they're genuinely interested, there's absolutely nothing wrong with people asking questions about what I do, how I earn money, what is it that I do every day. That's absolutely fine. But I find that some people can ask questions in a way where they're kind of trying to put you down, or they're just being rude, or some people just genuinely don't understand. So instead of not understanding but trying to understand, they kind of put you down, or they kind of act as if it's not a real job. That can be quite hard when people act like it's not a real job. Like you're just doing some sort of silly thing on the side. I've had a few situations where people have said stuff. It's not my job to prove it to people, but I feel like some people can put you down and be like, oh yeah, she's doing that, oh yeah, I don't know, what are you doing today? Or it can feel like that. Okay, I think I've also had to just be accepting that it's not my job to show people that what I do is real. And it's not my job to prove to them. But it can be quite hard when you're doing something different and you're taking a risk and you just feel like people are putting you down. Okay, let's move on a little bit and let me touch quickly on friendships. And I've talked about friendships pretty much in every life update video or yearly update video that I've done. I think I've done like 2 of them, so I don't know why I'm acting like I've done so many. I haven't. But the ones that I have done, I've always talked about friendships. I find that you guys actually message me the most when it comes to friendships. So I'm guessing you're at a similar stage in life, and because it's something that's not regularly spoke about, because it's kind of like, oh, you don't have friends or blah blah blah, people can kind of look down on that again. But I have found that this year I've put myself out the most when it comes to making new friends. I'm very picky when it comes to friends. I'm very loyal. I'm a very loyal friend. I would say I'm a pretty good friend. And if there's anything about a friendship that makes me feel any kind of negative way, I don't need that, because I feel like I am a very good friend to myself. Basically what I'm saying is I'm very picky with friends. I'm also okay with not having loads of friends. I've struggled with that in the past as well. Like I said, struggled with loneliness. I have always felt like I needed to have a big friendship group. And I've looked at people who do have loads of friends and have huge friendship groups and kind of desired that. But every time I've ever been in a friendship group, I've always felt the loneliest. So I now know that I like having friends from different aspects of my life, and I do have that. And I'm more about having strong relationships with my closest friends rather than having loads of friends. I don't know, I think I look at friendship in a different way to other people. I think sometimes when I see people and they're like, oh, my best friend, my best friend, my best friend, my best friend. Best friend has different meaning to other people. I feel like a best friend for me is somebody who I literally, not someone who I speak to every single day, because I think that's quite a lot and quite intense, but you know, each their own. It's just someone who I feel like I can be really and truly, I can be myself. I can be completely myself. There's no kind of judgment. Or I don't have to hold back. I just feel like this year and as I grow and as I mature as a person, I just feel like I know what a friend is to me, what friendship means to me, and I am not willing to settle when it comes to that at all. And I really cherish the friendships I have, and I don't desire to have 1,000,001 best friends, because that almost, for me, that has no meaning. I want to have a few but very special friends. I'm starting to create that for myself, and I feel very grateful for the people who I have in my life and the people that I have made friends with in 2020. Finally, I'm going to end this video on things I want to work on, things that I want to improve. The biggest thing that I think I need to improve when I've looked at this year is self-doubt. And like I touched on before, and it's mainly to do with my career, and doing influencing with social media full time, I've really struggled with self-doubt, and I feel like I've actually stopped myself from achieving certain things because I doubt myself so much. And when people approach me with opportunities, I'm always like, oh, I don't think I'm good enough, or I don't think I deserve this. I think I am deserving of good things, but sometimes I feel like I'm not. And I need to stop that, because I am deserving of it. I've worked hard to build this platform. I've, you know, had this channel for a long time. I've had my Instagram for a long time, and I deserve good things. And for some reason, I can doubt that, and I feel like once I kind of nip that in the bud and I am confident in that way, I feel like there's no stopping me. But it's just the biggest thing to conquer. I'm a confident person, like, don't get me wrong, I am a confident person, but I think in my head I can be my biggest critique, and I can be really mean to myself. So this is where I kind of come to you guys, is I have heard about law of attraction a lot, and a lot of people are really into it, and I've always heard about it, always tried to do it, but I feel like I've never really done it because I really don't believe, I don't always believe in myself, and I doubt myself a lot. And I feel like to be able to do law of attraction and manifest things, you have to fully believe in yourself. Have you guys got any audiobook recommendations or any physical book recommendations for self-doubt and law of attraction and manifesting? Ideally I would prefer audiobooks, because that's just how I absorb information, and then I can re-listen to it when I'm really struggling, or if I'm having like a really self-doubting day. Have you got any self-help books, audiobooks, or any people or any YouTubers or anybody that you have found has really helped you build your confidence in careers or in business ventures or in just life? Because I really want to believe in myself like 100%. Like, I believe in myself like 70%, but I want to be 100% because I feel like I need to be there so that I can achieve all the goals and everything I have set out in life. I think that's it when it comes to this video. Thank you so much for watching and subscribing and being part of my journey. Like I said previously, this community is everything to me, and I cannot wait to build it, and I can't wait to I just can't wait for the year. I'm so excited. Like I said previously, January is a very exciting time for me. I feel very refreshed, and I'm so excited for the year, and I feel very positive. Thank you so much for watching. I will catch you all in my next video. Bye.